Hello, everyone, and welcome to the season finale of Monsterhearts freshman year. Before we get started, a little bit about our week coming up. Don't watch CharmedPersons on Sunday because we will not be streaming. But Campaign 3 will be streaming on Monday, which is the day of Memorial Day. So you can in memoriam us with watching us at 6 p.m. And then I think the only other thing is Strahd next week on Thursday. So continue with Strahd in this time box, in this time place, but next week in the future. That's all I have for that. Also, just congratulations really quick to Zach, who is opening a show tomorrow. Also to Emily, who co-directed that show. Also to our dear friend of the stream, even though he's never watched, but we all kind of met him at your wedding, Kendall. So shout out to Kendall. I just wanted to say.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, tell him to watch just
I
specifically
will.
that
I'll
part.
clip that.
Clip it for Kendall. Oh, clip it for Kendall.
Clip it for Kendall.
Anywho, you didn't come here for Kendall. You came here for the season finale of Monsterhearts. So without further ado, keep the story feral. Say what the rules demand. Say what honesty demands. And the other one that I don't have in front of me. Last we left off, not with any of you, with Onyx making her way once again to a very brave and emboldened Alaska, who for some reason got it in her brain that she wanted to go back to the home of what she potentially thought and then confirmed was her aunt or her grandmother, where she met her aunt. Woo! Spicy. And during the interaction, Onyx and Alaska's aunt, as if some sort of spell had been broken, recognized them and asked them to go with her, to which they said yes, and we faded out. And it is now the next morning. And whoever, we're going to do a little, this is like the last episode. We're gonna do a little kind of free-for-all, a little self-guided tour. Where is everybody when they wake up in the morning? I think wasn't the last bit of the day before. We left school. We went to the party. Well, we went to the graveyard, the mausoleum. Then we went to the party, and now we find ourselves home. It's awake. We're the next day. What's up?
I think Vernon stayed up all night, just kind of like wandering around town, like at 2 a.m., just walking. Not really like normally he probably does the same thing like once a week where he'll just like walk throughout the night, but he's in that case he's usually trying to like spy on someone. I think it's like Vernon's type of just releasing stress. So and then he would just be back in the Chorus family's outhouse, or not outhouse, guest house, when everyone wakes up, so no one thinks that he's a weirdo at night.
Outhouse is hysterical.
Vernon, while you were walking around in the quiet darkness of this kind of pre-summer city, the lights are illuminating all around you. You aren't hidden per se. You're not trying to hide, just as you said, you're not trying to spy on anyone. You're not trying to really see anything. But as you make your way down the street that Cora's family lives, you see it's like a shadow that comes like through the street lights. It's like as if somebody was running, but you just see the tail end of the shadow go in the direction towards Cora's property, towards Cora's family's property.
Does it look like whoever this shadow belongs to, saw me or is trying to get away from me or just wandering?
No, it just looks like it looks like someone or something quickly moving away from you, but not because of you.
Gotcha. Okay. I don't know who this is, but I'm taking it as a threat to my nighttime vampire activity, so I'm gonna follow.
Okay. You follow. It doesn't take you very long to get to Cora's. Go ahead and actually roll 2d6s for me. And just tell me what you get.
Okay. 5 total.
Okay. You needed to beat a 6. So you just barely, like, you think you like your senses are tingling, your there's like a certain thrill that overcomes you of like, you know, when you're like walking along the street and you listen to a really good piece of music and suddenly like you're the main character in the movie and like you're like, yeah, this is a movie about me, this world is a movie about me. You're having that moment where you're just like, you know, things have been kind of going really well. Becca just, you know, kind of made amends with you a little bit, or at least you feel some attempt at amends. And so you take off running. You're like, oh, fuck yeah, this is the mystery that I am going to solve. And in that bit of distraction, you lose the shadow. And as you look around, you realize you're on Cora's property, which is now your property. And just chalk it up to some sort of Portland, Oregon, Canes, Pacific Northwest small mammal that was just skittering about.
Okay. I will I'll go back inside the guest house. But you know, stay awake, stay like vigilant. But you know, just hanging out inside because I don't really need to sleep. Or not that much.
You do see Cora. This isn't the first time that she's just been hanging in your vampire abode. She doesn't really sleep either anymore. But as you walk in, you see her, and she like is on the little desk thing that you and Onyx have made for the podcast, just kind of leaning in a chair, reading a magazine, and you come in and she like pushes down the magazine. Oh God, finally, it's like fucking. Oh, it's what is late anymore to us? I'm never gonna understand this concept.
To me, late is noon. Think about that.
I feel like if I think about it too much, I will implode.
Yeah, I don't think about it either. Just by the way, Cora, I saw someone out there tonight. I don't normally see shadows like this, but there's definitely someone lurking around, so just be careful. Unless
Lurking
it was
around
you.
Here?
Yeah.
Like my house?
Close by.
No. People don't really come this way.
Well,
are you sure
maybe
it wasn't like a squirrel or something?
It could have been. It could have been. But better safe than sorry.
You're so paranoid.
There's a monster out. And it's not our kind of monster, but a different kind.
But nothing's happened for like months.
True. I'm not. I'm less paranoid and more interested. Did I sell you on that?
Do it again.
I'm not paranoid. I just want to know more.
I think the first one was better.
Yeah, I didn't feel it that second
A little
time.
second was too forced. It was
Yeah.
a little too forced.
All right, I'm a little paranoid.
You're a little paranoid. It's okay. It's cute.
Well, thank you. I'm not trying to be cute. If you ever think that I'm trying to be cute, I'll tell you that I'm not. If I am cute, that's totally accidental.
And that's what's cute about it.
You
weren't trying to be cute.
Thank you. I mean, you're cute as well. We're all cute. Yes, so I think I am paranoid a little bit. You know, there's a monster out. Of course, they haven't done anything in a while, but as a vampire, it feels like my responsibility as also a prominent podcast host to figure this out. And I feel like there's a lot of weight on my back, and I don't know. I'm a public figure now, of course, and people know me, or the podcast at least, and they're crazy people out all the time. I don't know, just want to try to stay safe.
She stands up and puts the magazine down. And you see it's the one that you bought at Robbie's Bodega that had the principal article about being a first-time podcast host and all of the, beginning sets of tools. It's like Tech Weekly or something. And she comes a little closer to you and she says, Vernon, sometimes it's okay to, just be a teenager. I know you're like fucking grandpa age, but you're still only 14.
Yeah, but I've been a teenager for a long time.
But really? Have you? Have you been a teenager? Have you experienced being a teenager?
Not really. Being a teenager back when I was not a vampire was a lot different. And maybe you're right. Okay, you're right. I should be. I'm taking too much responsibility. I should just.
She kisses you.
I kiss her back just for a second and then kind of pull away. Hey. I don't think we should do that.
Why?
I just feel like we're better off as just friends.
She takes a step back and she kind of, you have a flashback, you have a moment to the last time that you had this conversation with her and how different both of you were. And she doesn't look sad or upset or like hurt. She just kind of smiles and like lets out a little laugh. She's like, oh, Vernon, we've got a lot of time ahead of us. So
We do.
if now is not the time, then I'll just catch you at the next one.
All right, that's a deal. I'm sorry for.
No.
Okay, I'll catch you at the next one.
She holds out her hand for like a handshake.
A handshake. I love handshakes.
I know.
I give her a handshake.
She gives you a really solid handshake.
Okay, so
Good
now,
night.
okay, good night. Let's this summer, let's do teenager things.
I think we just did. And she turns and walks out.
Right. I pace back and forth in the room for 3 hours.
Excellent. What do you pace until you like the sun rises?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking about. I'm replaying every decision I've ever made in my 80 years of life.
Okay, all right. Ow. So the sun rises to the next day with Vernon on the edge of his bed, like running his fingers through his hair, thinking about year 45 of being a vampire and how that one time he wore too many bright colors to the rave and everybody looked at him and everybody laughed because it was the 80s after all, and you would think that the bright colors would have been good, but they were the wrong combination and he didn't understand why. And that's
I've never gotten colors right my whole life.
It's rough, buddy. Steve, what are you up to, either in the depths of the evening as Vernon is getting up to his shenanigans, or where do we find you awake this morning?
I think that I stayed out pretty late, and then I think maybe Dustin and I kind of wandered around for a bit, just kind of like enjoying each other's company, and being with each other. And then I think eventually separated, and I just went home and woke up in my bed.
Okay. You wake up and you smell delicious kitchen smells, like Saturday morning breakfast style kitchen smells. Bacon, eggs, coffee brewing, biscuits baking, fruit being cut.
Wow.
And you walk down to the kitchen and you see your dad hard at work at the stove. And he turns around. Oh, God, I didn't think you were ever going to get up.
Hey, Dad. Sorry.
Yeah, you had a good night last night, huh?
Yeah.
Don't tell your mother I heard what time you came in.
Okay, I won't. Sorry.
I'm not.
Okay.
I won't say a thing.
Okay.
Are you hungry?
Yeah.
And he puts a plate of what looks to be like a French toast, but that was made with like waffle press. Like yeah, it's like French toast waffle situation. And yeah, sits down some syrup,
I'm so hungry.
puts a little bit of eggs on the plate. You see the fruit doled out. There's a pot of coffee. He looks at you. He's like, "Do you drink coffee?"
Honestly, I don't really like the taste of it. I get a vanilla bean frappuccino sometimes.
That's a gateway.
Yeah.
That's a big gateway. Soon you're going to be drinking black coffee. Give it a few years.
I don't know. Maybe.
Here, try here. And he pours you like a little bit. Just take a sip. Just take a little sip.
Okay.
Once a year, you've got to try it. No?
It just tastes like ground.
And he takes his cup and he brings it to his lips and he slurps and he smiles.
This is really good, Dad thinks.
Oh yeah, well, it's your mom's birthday weekend, so we had to start strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you excited?
Yeah, are we going to do anything special?
Well, that's for me to know and you to find out.
All right, cool.
Okay, I'm going to tell you anyway.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I got us tickets to Florida.
What?
We're going to Florida.
We're going to Florida?
We're going to family vacation to Florida.
Wait, where?
And he oh shit, I don't, he looks at the tickets.
Like Orlando?
St. Augustine?
Oh.
Beach. We're going beach. Your mother needs a vacation.
Yeah. No,
her
that's
shoulders
cool.
are up to here.
Yeah,
she's been
that's
working
cool.
too hard.
Yeah. That's cool. No, that sounds like a
Why?
lot of
Do you
fun.
want to go to Disney World?
No. For kids, that'd be really lame. I was gonna ask you though, when's the flight? When are we leaving?
I think it's a week after school ends.
Okay,
right?
cool. So this coming, whatever day it was, Friday, Saturday? I think Friday. This coming Friday, can I have a sleepover with some people from school? Here?
Oh, like you used to.
Yeah, we just kind of...
Yes!
Yeah? Okay, cool.
Yeah, who else coming? Who's your friends these days?
Good, because I already told them all that it's happening. I just kind of figured you'd say yes. Sorry. I'm 14 now, okay? I mean, I'm 15 now. So,
Yeah.
I'm old.
Basically a man. And he claps you on the back.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Just, I know that summer's coming up, and it was at the beginning of last summer that you kind of went away on your trip. Is that going to happen again this summer?
Oh, no. No.
Good.
I told him they shouldn't be sending me that far away from my family. And you started high school and I missed the whole damn thing. And, I want to be here for your graduation and I want to be here for you got to give me grandkids someday, I got to be here for that.
Yeah, good.
And your mother needs me. She's working now. She's a working gal.
Yeah, she was bummed. Do you think now that you're back, she can quit her job as a server?
I think she likes the school better, so.
Or the school, yeah.
Why not?
She's at the school now. No, he wouldn't have said that, sorry.
She could have kept her job with them.
Yeah.
She could have done both.
Cool, well, I'm glad that you're not going to be gone this summer.
Me too, bud.
Cool.
He kind of looks at you. Man. That was really rough on you, huh?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal. You were just gone for a few months, but every time I think about it, I get really sad.
Well, don't you worry. I'm going to be around for a long time.
Cool.
Now eat up, you growing boy.
All right.
And he'll put the plate of freshly cooked bacons and sausages and pour you a little bit of OJ since you don't want any coffee.
Yeah. Pulp
and
free,
your mom
obviously.
comes in. Oh, absolutely pulp free. This is pulp free Taylor House.
Yeah.
Maybe no popes either. There's no way to know.
We're not Catholic.
Your mom comes in, joins the camaraderie, grabs herself a plate. Your dad kisses her on the cheek, hands her a cup of coffee, and you all sit together and have a nice, lovely, though unusual, big before school breakfast.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah. Josie, you wake up. Where and what is Josie up to?
Yeah, so I think I would struggle at the party to not want to hang out later. With between being there with my friends and having like a night out for the first time in a while, and being there around Cora and Tori and kind of trying to like play both sides of that a little bit, with like not knowing like who's more interested in me and feeling like Cora was pretty flighty for a while, but now it seems interested again. And then Tori is really cool and making me feel really big things. Being an upperclassman who's giving me attention. I would struggle really, really hard with going home at an appropriate time, even though I told my dad that I would definitely be home at an appropriate time. So I would probably keep trying to like extend that window and like texting and being like, no, I'll be there soon, and like staying out later and like kind of hanging on Tori especially, and vying for that attention before heading home.
Yeah, I'll say it gets to be, because your dad said an hour. And it has been maybe 3 at this point. So you are really on the far end of his comfort level. And I would say it gets to be about like 11 o'clock. And you are having a great time. At a certain point, you find yourself not only hanging out with Tori, but also you have joined Seth and their friend Abby, and who are also both upperclassmen. I think Seth is a junior, like Onyx, or like Alaska. You notice Alaska's not there. You notice that Onyx has left. At a certain point, Steve and Dustin walked off together. Cora said that she was getting tired, which you find to be hilarious. Are you drinking also? Have you been drinking?
I think, yeah, here, let me make a adolescence roll.
Season 2 will have all adolescence rolls.
Yeah. Because Sophie is like, no, I would only have like 1 or 2 drinks. I'd be responsible. But me, this being like the second time I've ever drank, as a child, I think it would be a struggle to know what that,
because it feels
limit
good.
is. It feels good
feel
and like
hot, and you feel like funny, and you feel like people like you.
Yeah, and I think if Tori keeps drinking, I will keep drinking. To try and like keep up and be cool in her eyes.
Let's see. Does Tori keep drinking? I'll get some dice as well. Because like a good leader, I will not ask you to do anything I'm not willing to do. As the night starts to kind of get a little deeper, you look at your phone, you see that you're starting to get missed calls from your dad, and texts being like, Josie, I'm trusting you. This is really scary. I'm telling your mom you're in your room.
Dad, don't
Your
lie
dad
for
is
me like
covering
that,
for
God.
you. But you see that Tori has cracked open one more beer. And she does hold it to Seth and Abby and says, "Okay, for real, you guys, this is my last one. And then I'm going home." And she looks at you. And just so everybody understands the trouble that Josie is going through right now.
It's tough, y'all.
She looks at you and holds the beer up. Josie, do you want me to? How are you getting home? Do you want me to walk you home or?
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna walk, but yeah, we could walk together. I live, just on the other side of the woods, so.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's kind of close to me, so yeah, we can walk together.
Cool. Yeah, that'd be cool.
She takes a sip of the beer. Do you want another? Or are you good?
I mean, you're having one, so I should probably I could have another one too.
You do what you want to do. Don't do what I'm doing, because you do what you want to do.
Do what I want to do.
Yeah.
I lean in and kiss her.
In front of everyone?
I'm drunk.
Roll to turn her on, baby cakes. It's getting
Those
feral.
the ghost powers really
don't
help me out. Don't help me out here. I'm so cold.
We're having such different experiences, you and I.
Wow, that's
I
actually
would have
incredible.
said I was doing something at night. This is all such cool shit. But I gotta have a
I
nice
know.
breakfast with my parents.
I mean, truly, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was a 10 on the dice with a -1, so it's a 9.
Okay, so let me, for some reason, I decided to get rid of my little sheet here. Okay, so on a 7 and 9, you lean in and, is this your first kiss?
Yeah, because I don't think we actually kissed anybody in the. I don't think I got to.
No, you were going to with Cora.
Yeah.
But I don't think you have since.
Yeah, I specifically leaned in and tried to, and then I teased Becca maybe, but I didn't. Yeah. I don't think we connected.
So you feel your first kiss happening in this woods at this party, and the best part about it is that for the first 2 or 3 seconds of it, Tori lets you kiss her, and then she pulls away very suddenly, and she looks at Seth and Abby, who are dumbstruck, and she's like, "Oh my god, wow." In front of my friends? Okay. All right.
I don't know.
Bold move.
You said do what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Sorry, I'll be right back. She looks at Seth and Abby, and she pulls you over to kind of where the cars are parked. If the couple people that drove here probably shouldn't be driving home, but keep it feral. And she, what are you feeling right now?
Me?
Yeah.
Really, really excited. Feel like that went really well. No issues at all, because I'm a child and I don't fully understand consent, and they're older than me, and I'm drunk and they're drunk, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not anticipating any negative ramifications from this conversation at all.
She pulls you over to the cars, and she says, "What was that?"
I don't know. I just, did I do something wrong? I just thought that you were
No.
into me.
No, Josie.
Tori.
You are very pretty.
Thanks.
And we have had a really nice night together. But we have both been drinking. And I didn't anticipate this happening when we were both intoxicated. And I thought maybe it would happen when I was being a little more responsible, but you know what? Fuck it. And she grabs your face and she kisses you. And she pushes you against one of the parked cars.
Help!
And pulls back and says, "And that's it? We're done for now, and text me later. Where's your phone? I'm gonna put my number in it."
Yeah, I hand her my phone, and it's probably like currently vibrating with like
Yeah.
texts from my dad.
Your dad's texting you a lot.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Is he worried? Oh, because of your brother. You should go home. Are you fucking kidding me?
Look, I needed a night out.
You said yuck. Yuck.
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta
Just
get
put your
home.
number in there. I gotta go.
I'm putting it in there. Stop yelling at me. And
Sorry.
she puts her number in your phone, and she goes, "We're walking home. Don't even try anything. We are responsible. We are responsible people."
We're responsible, and we better hold hands, just to be safe.
I'm not gonna hold your hand because I'm drunk. And I want something to happen when we're sober, okay?
Okay.
And as you're walking, she reaches down and holds your hand.
I think I would struggle to not literally float off the ground, like, while I'm walking home.
Okay. You feel her as she takes your hand.
Mm.
In the same kind of way that she like kind of startled back when you kissed. She like takes your hand and you feel kind of a moment of like thought behind it, and you feel the hand kind of loosen as if she's gonna let go. And then she grips onto it again, and if you catch a glimpse of her face, there's a little bit of a perplexed look about her.
Mm-hmm.
But it is like eventually and very quickly faded. And the two of you, she walks you nearly to your door before she has to split off. And turns as she does to split and says, "This was a very good evening, and we were so good at being responsible."
It's true. We should be responsible more often. I don't know. Whatever. This was fun. Good night.
Good night.
I wait for her to leave,
Mm-hmm.
and then I float up to my room, and like phase through the wall and like do a full-on like silent squeal, like giddy girl
Cute.
moment, and then look at all the texts from my dad and think about just throwing my phone down, but then like text and be like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry, I fell asleep in my room. I've been home for like an hour.
I know it's digital, but roll to shut someone down.
Yeah.
Because he's freaking out at
For sure.
you. And
Oh,
if
yeah,
this
yeah,
was
yeah.
like an in-person...
Yep. What is the skill?
Cold.
Cold.
So,
okay, perfect.
Yeah.
That is an 8.
Oof.
Could have been much worse.
So, on a 7 and 9, choose one from below, but you come across poorly, and they give you a condition in return.
Oh, sure.
As soon as you text that, you hear stomp, 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 stomp up the stairs, and doesn't even knock, opens the door. Are you kidding me right now?
What?
Are you kidding me right now?
We couldn't let Mom know. I had to sneak up here. But yeah,
why
I've been
didn't
home for
you
a
tell
while.
me? Why didn't you tell me? I'm having a heart attack downstairs. A literal heart attack. I looked it up on Mayo Clinic. All the symptoms in line with a heart attack.
Those websites are like so.
Mayo Clinic is distinguished. Okay? Mayo Clinic is where you want to go if anything is happening to you. It's on the other side of the goddamn country. But I would go there if I was having a heart attack.
The mayonnaise doctors are going to tell you your heart?
No, this is not funny. Are you drunk?
No.
You're drunk.
I know. I'm not drunk.
Okay. Well, even if you aren't drunk, you're grounded. Absolutely grounded.
What's different about that than how we've been for the last month? Look, I'm sorry that I was out later than I wanted to, but I was having fun with my friends, and I haven't had fun with my friends in so long. And I'm sorry. I know you trusted me, but like, I can't be stuck here like this forever. I know you're just trying to keep me safe, but
that's just your mom. She's listening to the TV.
I'm glad that she's laughing again.
Well, it's I Love Lucy, and you know she loves I Love Lucy.
She certainly loves the you got some splaining to do line. Always hitting us with that. Dad.
Josie, I want to trust you. Eva, please.
It's inappropriate.
I want to trust you, but this is not cool.
It is not cool.
And Josie, you have now with your dad the condition untrustworthy. And you can choose one of the choices below shut someone down. Either they lose a string on you, so your dad will lose a string on you. If your dad has no strings on you, which I don't think he does because I have not been keeping track of his strings, you gain one on him. He also gains a condition to you, or you can take one forward to use later.
The ghosties are kind of about guilt, so I'm going to take the forward, kind of like use that to play against him at some point.
Yeah. You see that your dad, who has been so often on your side and has been doing his best to keep the family from falling apart, he looks at you and he says, Josie, I didn't want to tell you this. I wanted to wait. But, you know, with the school year coming to an end, and everything that's happened here, I think I'm gonna take my old job back in Portland, and I think we're gonna move back there at the end of the summer.
What are you kidding me?
Josie.
I just started to like.
Josie, don't raise your voice at me.
Get out of my room. Get out. I'm serious right now.
And Josie, you look at the father who, when you first came here, was a very tearsy, emotional man, prone to losing his cool at anything beautiful or sad, is turning into stone kind of right before your very eyes. And he very stoically takes the brunt of your yelling at him, does not break eye contact with you, and says, okay, we'll talk about it in the morning. And he turns and he shuts your bedroom door.
I like fully like push the door so it slams like behind him.
Yeah. He doesn't get on you about that or anything.
Mm-hmm. I feel so bad. I feel sick. Yeah, I do a full-on scream into my pillow and pass out and wait until tomorrow to text anybody about that.
So you all wake up, live your various mornings, find yourselves in homeroom. Let me switch it to our little homeroom. We're going to homeroom. We're at school. Where is the school? Nope. There we go. So you find yourselves in homeroom. It is the last 2 weeks of school still, almost the last week. Kind of like I said before, the buzz is good, you know, it's that very excited energy when nothing really feels real. No homework assignments are really being doled out as much as they were. The seniors are getting ready for commencement and graduation and their various college, pre-college, summer plans. But you all find yourselves in this freshman homeroom with your new teacher, Miss Janelle Barnes. And just as a reminder of her, because she was lightly introduced last week, or last time. She's young. She's been with you since Miss Townsend decided that she wanted to go on a sabbatical for the second semester and claimed it was due to the duress that she had experienced with the disappearances. So you've had Miss Barnes for the last few months, and none of you have her in any classes. She's just your homeroom teacher, but she looks like she's a fresh college graduate. This is her first year of teaching, and kind of just keeps to herself at the front of the room here. But you see Scotty, Dustin, Steve. When you walk in, you see Dustin and your new seating arrangements, and I can put you guys in the homeroom if you want as well. And Josh, Vernon, you're there. Josie, Cora, Becca has now moved to another homeroom, but you see her kind of lingering and talking to Vernon, which is a pretty welcome sight given the past few months. And yeah, you all find yourself just chilling.
I would text everybody, we need to meet up soon. And not tell anybody why yet. But I was like, definitely texting Vernon, you have to be there. We need to talk.
I'll respond K.
Why can't we talk in here?
I want everybody to be there. I don't know. Like, I don't want to tell this story more than once.
Oh. Who's missing from the home rope?
Well, where's Onyx?
Oh. Where is Onyx?
Josh kind of looks up from his phone. Oh, shit. Wasn't she with you guys last night?
Yeah, she left to go be with Alaska, though. Alaska.
With Alaska.
Alaska.
Alexa, play Wonderwall. Josh kind of like froze his brow. Huh. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but like, fuck, he like goes back to his phone and sends a quick text. Yeah, I texted her. I'll see where she is, I guess.
I guess I can talk about it before it's while we wait to figure out what's going on with Onyx.
We can catch her up, yeah.
Yeah. So my dad told me that we're moving.
What?
After the school year ends.
Didn't you just move here? Becca says.
Yeah. With Duffy gone and all this shit that's happened, I'd like it.
Okay, well, we gotta stop that.
Yeah. I have an idea.
I mean, who knows what would happen to you? Who knows if you even... there's just too many unknowns with that. And...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vernon. Last night we were talking about using your hypnosis powers to, like, make my family feel like that Duffy was gone and not coming back. But I can't leave this place. I don't know what will happen with me, and I know that Duffy's still out there and I can't leave him here alone. I need you to hypnotize them and this is gonna hurt them, but to believe that there's still hope. That Duffy might still come back. And that we need to be here for that. I don't know if you can do that, but you seem to think you could make them think the other way.
I mean, what if we just made them think that he can't get his old job back?
Oh, I guess that could work too.
It's just one of those options feels a lot less a lot less disruptive.
And look, I was really mad at my dad last night.
No, I get it.
I
No,
want to
but-
make him hurt.
I know, honestly though, Josie, there is something to what you're saying. Like, maybe it does need to be big enough. Like, maybe he would just look for another job. Maybe that would just be temporary. Whereas something like Duffy there's still being hope. That's something that's a lot more than temporary. That would keep him there for a while.
Yeah, or I guess we could even just hypnotize my dad's old boss to not hire my dad. And my parents don't even have to know.
I'm up for a
I'm willing to hypnotize anyone.
Look, if anybody's
I don't know how to
brain's
drive.
gonna-
Does any of us know how to drive?
Can you do it over the phone?
Yeah, can
Do
you
you
do
think?
it over the phone?
I've never done it, but yes, I can. 100%.
I mean, I know that this is pretty new technology.
Well, that was Matt. That was just Matt. I won't allow that. That's not fair. Say what the character demands. I'll keep the character's life interesting.
Let's drive. I can drive.
Oh yeah, you're.
I mean,
Cora Cora looks at you like incredulously and is like, "Can you drive?"
Yeah, a horse and carriage.
Oh, she like goes to high five you.
Yeah.
Fucking got him.
But seriously,
Get it
guys,
because
I
you're
can't-
old? Oh, sorry.
I can't leave here.
I know, I honestly, yeah, that's the same problem, I think. I think going to Portland is like, what if Josie leaves too far from her body and disappears or something? Like,
I could just hypnotize your dad to not leave. I as a person who has left many times in many places trying to escape, there is some truth to my belief that escaping and running is not the answer.
I also
How
think
long
that
is
we
that
would.
gonna last?
Yeah.
Dustin says. Like, is it gonna last long enough for Josie to actually stay?
That's a good idea. I mean, my mom seems completely fine with everything that happened that night, and she doesn't seem weird at all.
I was worried, but
Nope. Everything's fine with my family that I know of.
You smell like
no
really
reason
good
to think
breakfast.
otherwise. Yeah, no, my dad made me a bomb breakfast. It was really good.
Man, my dad usually does that in the morning. He makes me like an oatmeal thing with like fruit, and
Sounds
I didn't even
horrible.
see him this morning.
can we not talk about food? Like ever around me?
What?
Do you miss it?
Do you not eat food? How have I missed that you haven't eaten lunch this whole time?
I can eat food, it just tastes like ash to me.
Ass?
Tastes like eh.
Gosh.
I don't know what
Poor
ass
ass.
tastes like.
Me neither. No, I really don't.
Dustin like immediately goes red and is like, what the fuck?
Guys,
He doesn't.
I don't. I really genuinely don't.
No, we
Yeah, okay.
fucking stink.
The lady doth protest too much.
Josie. Are you sure?
I'm sure that I have to be here. I'm sure that I have to.
What if you got emancipated?
Sorry.
I think you have to be like at least 16 for that to happen. And I don't think I'm ever gonna get to 16. So
Well,
What would happen if you
physically,
like
but
had a
not
physical?
legally. Oh.
oh, we definitely can't let that happen.
I mean, don't you have to have one to stay in high school, like every once in a while? Or did you already have?
You have
it?
to do one in college. You have to get one in college.
Yeah, you have to get one for college.
Just don't go to college.
Yeah, that's easy. I'm not gonna go to college.
Yeah, if we go
I
to
hear it's like a
college,
huge waste of money.
no, I think it's gonna
Yeah.
be the best decision I've ever made.
Roll to keep your cool.
Okay, yeah, I mean, okay.
When are we
But
doing
it's not
this?
just for me. Like, I love you guys, and I don't want to leave you. But also, like, if I'm not giving up on Duffy yet,
You shouldn't.
and this is where he is.
I believe I mean,
You have
Hello?
a vision? Hello?
What?
Did you have a vision?
Are you
Ray, you have a
What?
vision?
What are you talking
still
about?
drunk from last night?
What? Why? Why are we
Still
talking to
drunk
me?
from last night,
Why are we talking
Why
to
did
me right now?
dude.
You just
why are
froze up.
you just
and
fully
looked
spaced
into the
out?
distance.
You started talking, but then didn't.
No, I didn't. And I think
Yeah.
I think what's happening here in this moment is that like it was like because it happened to Zach in real life, and I kind of think it's cool if you're okay, feral choice, that it's happening to Steve right now in this moment, and you can say no, Angie. But like I think for a second he was going right back into that argument that he said when they first got to the cemetery 2 weeks ago, or last night though, last night where he said, you know, I brought my dad back. I can bring Duffy back. You know, before
Yeah.
Steve forgot. And I
Uh-huh.
think he was like instinctually going right back into that argument, but because it like there's literally like his electrodes in his
Yeah.
brain like met a
Yeah.
gap and he just
Yeah.
kind of like had to reset for a second. Is that?
That's absolutely true.
Yeah. So he just kind of like looks at you guys like, "What are you talking about?"
You just fully like disappeared for a second. Not like physically. Not
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
I'm
disassociated.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Dustin like
good.
puts his hand on your shoulder.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
You looked a lot like my dad like does when he's been smoking, actually.
Oh.
Are you
Not
high?
smoking.
No.
Do you want to be?
Time and place, bud.
No.
Yeah, not right now. Not right now, Steve.
If I start smoking in the morning at 15, it's not gonna go well.
Yeah, we have gym class later on. That's gonna suck for you.
Yeah. Well, no, I canonically have swimming as first period.
Oh,
So-
actually,
Well, that was first semester.
Oh yeah, you're right. I got my swimming out of the way.
Yeah.
Man, that
But
happened to
swim while-
actual real life Zach, and it sucked. Anyway. Okay, so
Well, I'm willing to do this, Josie.
so tonight.
I mean, it has to be soon. I don't know if it has to be tonight, but
When are you moving?
honestly, I didn't get a whole lot of the details from my dad. I yelled at him and just made him leave my room. And
Whoa.
I kind of blew up. But like,
I don't know if I would have survived that.
Cora puts her hand on your shoulder. Josie, we're gonna figure this out.
Yeah. Cora's right.
he was honestly just like so nice about it too. It kind of pissed me off even more. I kind of wanted him to just yell at me.
It's easier when they do.
Well, before, do you have anything I should know about your dad before I hypnotize? You know, the more I can lean into, he's.
Yeah, I mean, what kind of stuff would?
Well, I would, try to play into his own sensibilities, though perhaps make it easier to hypnotize if he actually believes, at least in some way, what I'm trying to tell him.
Yeah.
Is there an angle there?
I mean, like, yeah, he's like really empathetic and like is pretty chill most of the time. He usually just wants to like hang out with us. It's kind of annoying, but it is nice that he wants to be around. And yeah, he likes to get high and play music and plays video games with us sometimes. And I have a good dad, you guys. This sucks.
All right. Just to reiterate, this is not 100% thing. I will do my best, of course.
And if it doesn't work, then like, I mean, like, yeah, well, I'll figure something out. But like, this was the plan already, and I feel like we gotta try this first. Like, I don't know. Well, the worst case scenario, like, he doesn't believe, right? Like, nothing bad could happen.
Well, I don't know. We saw some weird stuff from Steve's mom.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Steve's mom is kind of just weird, though, right?
And Steve's mom, that was
She
the worst
she
I've
gets
ever
like
done.
really, really intense.
And she seems to be
Oh.
okay.
My mom's
So I don't.
pretty great. So
Yeah,
Oh,
I've never seen
she's-
her be anything.
Pretty mean to me in the car that one time, but okay. I'm sorry. She was just trying to like defend you, I think.
what?
This was when other Steve was here.
Fuck other Steve, dude.
Yeah, but like,
it wasn't me.
no, it wasn't something other Steve did. It was something your mom did. Like I was like, hey, get
Well, I'm
Steve
sure
some
he
therapy.
was driving her crazy.
Get Steve some therapy, and then like she was like, don't you fucking tell me how to raise my kid. I'm like a little kid. I'm a girl. Like I'm a little girl.
Whoa.
I'm not trying to tell you how to raise your kid. I'm just saying
Your mom
therapy's
said
for
that?
everybody. Kinda, basically, right? I don't
Wow.
know, dude. Your mom loves you, I guess, though. Is what that means.
I mean, I'm okay with that. Thanks, Mom. But I'm sorry she was kind of mean to you.
Yeah, it just freaked me out. After other Steve freaked me out.
Yeah. Fuck other Steve.
Like,
Okay,
my
well,
parents
on a lighter note, because we've kind of decided that that's happening, right? So we don't have to talk ourselves in circles about it. What happened with you and
oh my god.
Corey?
Her name's Tori.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, shit, something happened?
I mean,
Cora
when I
like
left-
leans
when
in and
we
is like,
left-
what happened?
When Dustin and I left, they were looking.
Yeah, I saw you two leave together. It wasn't just me that something happened.
We walked home.
I did.
Yeah, and I just walked home too, holding her hand after we made out.
Okay, well, Dustin and I have clear.
Cool.
Cool. She's
Oh my god.
She's a senior.
She's a senior. She's about to go to college. Is that even okay?
Oh no!
I think she's a young
Think about
senior.
that.
She's a young senior. She's 17, right? Right?
No, I'm not. She's leaving.
Right.
Fuck, dude.
Right?
Oh fuck.
I can hypnotize her.
Wait,
Tom.
why are we upset? Are we
No,
upset
we
that she's
can't-
leaving or are we upset that she's 18?
Wait,
No,
she's
I'm fine
18?
with-
I don't know.
I mean, it's cool that somebody
Should we find
older
out?
is into me, right? It's totally normal and not weird at all.
I don't know what the rules are these days.
I have no idea what age means.
What's the statute in Oregon?
I mean, you're
Anyway.
dead, so I don't really know what counts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. I mean, that's probably the weirder bit of it all, right?
I wonder if she felt like she was
No.
kissing. Okay, are you sad?
I'm sad that.
Oh,
Fuck. I
I would have never been.
stupid first kiss is leaving soon.
Oh, first kiss. Wow.
Dustin's like got his head in his hands,
Yeah,
like
maybe we
rocking
can-
back and forth.
Yeah, Vernon, maybe we can
Ugh.
hypnotize.
No,
Tori.
no, we can't. Like,
I'll
change-
hypnotize everyone in your life, Josie,
Wow.
if I
But
have to, if you want me to.
fucking dab up, like.
Wait,
Never done that before.
but then
I'm not-
Josie's just gonna be around a bunch of people who are hypnotized.
Yeah, no, I don't. I'm just saying, like, thank you for that.
Could be
I love the
worse.
intention. I love the intention. No, we gotta let her do what she wants to do.
Cora like
I can make all of
nods.
her hair fall out so she's less attractive.
Hey, let's not.
I was just joking. I'm in a good mood today. I've been in a really good mood lately. Sorry.
Thanks.
Just
yeah,
trying. I'm
no,
just trying to
that's-
lighten the situation, Josie. You know I love you.
You all notice that Josh has been staring at his phone ever since he texted Onyx. And Dustin kind of looks over and notices and says, "Have you heard anything?" And Josh like just shakes his head. And the bell rings as he kind of tucks his phone in his pocket, looking distressed. And he gets up and immediately walks out of the room, very stressed out. And the bell has rung, and you all can make your way to your first period, unless there's something else you would like to do.
I just text Onyx and I say, "Hey, I don't know if you're not texting Josh because you're mad at him or whatever, but at least text me, bitch."
You look at your phone, and the text does not send.
Fucking force people.
And you move towards your...
Yeah. Unfortunately, with Onyx's previous behavior, this isn't outlandish that this is happening.
Anybody have anything they want to do between now and lunch, let's just say?
Go ahead.
I'll talk to Cora just for a second. Like, you know, a little bit alone, out of earshot from people. I'm willing to do this hypnotize thing, but I don't know, have you done this yet? As a vampire? Have you tried?
No, I haven't. Aside from what we've been doing together, I haven't really explored the limitations of my power.
It is a power. It's very powerful. But I don't know.
You think I should try on Josie? On Josie's mom? Dad?
No, I don't know. It's a tough thing to do as your first one. But
yeah, it's high stakes for sure.
Yeah. Maybe you should practice.
On
you know,
who?
I don't know, someone innocuous, like, I don't know, Dustin. I don't know. I don't know. Just a little bit of a little something. Just it takes some getting used to, and just a little like small little prank. Pranks are fun.
Okay.
We're teenagers.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
She'll walk up to Miss Barnes. Hey, Miss Barnes. And Miss Barnes kind of looks up. Oh, hi. Yeah. Cora, right? Cora? And Cora's like, yeah, Cora. Listen, I just had a question, and I was wondering if you would be able to answer it for me. And she like looks back at you, Vernon. If you stop her, you know that she'll stop. Like, she trusts you as the like authority on who to do this to. But if you don't stop her, she'll keep going.
I give her the nod to go ahead, and then I'll actually come up while she's saying that, and I'll say, hello. I just wanted to say it's nice to meet you as our new homeroom teacher.
Oh.
Our last one was
Vernon.
a little.
Yeah. It's been about 5 months. But it has been nice. This is a good first, dive into being a real teacher.
You're really doing a great job, so keep it up.
Well, my pre-calculus students would beg to differ. I think they hate me. But I get it, because pre-calculus is awful.
I don't know anything about that. That's
Probably
I'm not a
physics.
math guy.
Yeah, when you get to that, just skip it. Just do probability and statistics or something.
Yeah. I kind of glance to Cora, and then I say, I think Cora and I, tomorrow, I don't think we're gonna make it to homeroom. We have a big exam we're gonna study for, so look to Cora like
she looks and starts nodding. Yeah, we are getting an early start on pre-SATs.
So just wanted to let you know about that in case you were wondering where we were tomorrow. So.
And she looks at you like, is this when I do it? And
Yeah.
she'll look at Miss Barnes. and she'll roll to hypnotize her.
All right. She's got to roll with hot.
Oh. That is a 12. So she hypnotizes the fuck out of her. And much as Cora, let me make sure. Hypnotize people under strings in your role. They do exactly what you wish and have no idea anything's wrong. Yeah. So, Vernon, you would know that it works immediately. Miss Barnes kind of looks at Cora, making very intense eye contact with her, and kind of for a minute looks a little confused, and then immediately is like, yeah, okay, for sure, absolutely, yeah. So I will let me just jot down that I can expect you to not be here, just so I don't, call in or anything. But yeah, then good luck, and really good work for you both for taking such initiative. That's
thank you, Miss Barnes.
honestly admirable.
Yeah, well, you got to make the most of school while you're here, so just trying to get better myself every day.
And Cora, like, very excited that she did it. She's like, okay, yeah, thank you, we gotta go. And she, like, pulls you out of homeroom.
That was incredible.
Right?
I've never...
I'm so good.
That was maybe better than I've ever done.
Listen, sucks to suck.
Okay, I'm still pretty good at it, though.
Yeah, when you're not frying Steve's mom's brain.
She's fine. Steve seems happy. She's fine.
She's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe with Josie, you will... If I fail, or maybe we just do it together.
Then I can... Yeah? Can we both? Would that hurt?
I don't know.
If you start to flounder, then I'll step in. Because clearly I've shown that I'm superb.
Okay. You are superb, but you don't have to keep saying it.
Yeah, and she, like, walks in front of you and, like, flips her hair, like, very comically, as she walks to her first period class.
All right. We're a team, Cora.
A team.
I walk to my class.
Anybody else have anything they want to do before lunch?
I paradoxically just actually try to avoid seeing Tori at all in the hallways out of embarrassment, and like I'm not ready to run into them again sober.
You, between fourth period and lunch, you catch a glimpse of, like, purple hair going around the corner, and what you think is her laugh, if you can remember it from last night. It all is a little bit kind of blurry, but she, like, turns the corner and goes out of sight, so you can't avoid her, but you also could follow her if you needed to or wanted to.
No, I'm not. Yeah, almost that obsessed, but not right now. Gotta just avoid her, I think, is where I'm at.
Steve, anything you need to do?
Yeah, I think I would stop by my mom's office, or the office where my mom works, just for a second. And I would say, hey, Mom. Have you heard anything? Did Onyx or her parents call in sick or anything today?
I am not allowed to give you that information, sweetheart. No. We're playing by the rules here.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah, I know. And she, like, looks around. Is there anything I can help you with? Besides that?
Why are you being weird?
I not being weird. Why are you being weird coming in asking me to give you classified information?
Classified, Mom. This isn't the Pentagon.
Well, I take it very seriously.
But I'm your little boy.
You're a man now, according to your father after your talk this morning. You're
What did you
basically
talk to
a
Dad
man.
about? What did he tell you?
Just that he was excited about our summer, and
Okay.
he said you were a little emotional.
Yeah, we just got to talking about his trip last summer, and every time I think about it, I know he's back, and he has been back for longer than he was gone, but just for some reason, I just always get really sad when I think about it.
That'll pass. That'll pass.
Yeah, okay.
And it'll be okay. And he's back, and we're all together again. And he did let slip the surprise.
What are you
I'm
talking
psyched.
about?
I'm psyched. Steve, you know. I'm excited. I was a little disappointed it wasn't Disney World, but the beach sounds lovely.
Yeah, he said you had high shoulders.
Oh, he says that it's all in my shoulders. You know what I mean? When it's just, oh God, like, well, take your hands and just pull your shoulders down. It feels so good. It's right here. It's just right in the, it's juicy, like a juicy little knot.
Mom, ew, do not say juicy little knot to me.
What? Steve, God, why you getting in here and you just started harassing me? I'm gonna tell the
You're my
principal that I'm
mother.
being harassed.
Okay, well, thanks for nothing, I guess, Mom.
Oh, Stevie.
Please, for being professional, call me Steve. And then I walk out.
Goodbye, Mr. Taylor. And you walk to.
Yeah, class.
Cool. We are going to take a little bio break before we get into the next chunk of time, and with all of the shenanigans that we have planned. So go get a drink of water, do a hit of whatever drug, I guess. We condone that here, I guess. I don't know. And come back here and we will finish the
Nothing you have
last
to stick
half.
in your arm.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
That's your business.
Love is my drug.
Love is my drug. Okay, we'll see you in a minute. Bye. We're back. And I immediately inhaled and choked. Let me just take a drink of water. Okay. We're doing it live. Welcome back to part 2 of the season finale of freshman year of Monsterhearts. We are finding ourselves at the end moments of this school day, at the end of the last 2 weeks of high school for some, but not for these guys. They're freshmen. So y'all, I would assume that you text during the day to like the plan about meeting up. So where can we determine that everybody is meeting
At the fountain.
to go? The fountain in the city? We get to go in the city?
Oh, well, I just meant like, I thought that maybe there was a fountain out in front of the school. Feels like a fountain school.
Oh, let me see.
This is a fountain school if I've ever seen one.
This is a fountain school. Canonically, in this picture and in the winter picture, there is no fountain.
Okay, well then.
So fuck you.
Okay, I'm moving.
Whoa!
That's just the front of the school. Like, we don't know what's going on in the back of the school.
The back fountain.
What's going on in the back of the school?
No,
What's
we
the back
meet
going on?
we'd meet like in like an alleyway near the school.
Okay. And who all is invited to the soiree? We have obviously Vernon.
Pretty much
and
everyone
Josie.
but Vernon. Oh, okay, yeah, Vernon can come.
Well, he has to. He's doing
I was
it.
doing-
I'm the most important
I
part
was
of this.
joking.
Oh, okay. I was like, Zach, come
I'm more
on,
important
man.
than Josie.
I was making fun of the fact that we usually don't invite Vernon to anything that we're doing.
Yeah, truly.
I'm
He's
cool
found
now.
his in.
Yeah.
I'm cool
He's
now,
cool
yes.
with the group now. Him and Steve go party together.
Friend of the pod.
So, yeah, I would say Vernon, Josie, Steve. I almost said Zach. Dustin,
Cora.
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 And
Onyx.
Josh will not come.
Yeah.
You have still not heard from Onyx. Steve, if you look at your text message, it still says not delivered.
I mean,
Wow,
sometimes they
I didn't
take-
think she drank that much.
Yeah, sometimes she takes days off, but this is a little crazy.
Oh, is it a full moon today?
I checked the weather app.
Today is.
Today actually is a full moon. Today in real life.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Well, and last we checked, it was the 20th a couple days ago, so it is the 23rd in real game.
whoa.
So I would say it is a full moon.
That's trippy.
Whoa. Maybe we can end this episode at the exact time that it would end in real life.
Oh yeah, I guess so. At 10 p.m. Let's get to 10 p.m.
Yeah.
tonight.
The next hour of the session is in real time.
Yeah, I mean, so maybe that's the explanation. I mean, Onyx can definitely take care of herself, so like I'm not scared or worried. And
I don't know,
to
it's
be
just kind of
honest,
cooler when she's around.
no, it is for sure. And to be honest, I don't know. It seemed like her family was working with that bitch, and so I don't know. I just don't think they'd hurt her. I think she's gonna be okay. We'll figure out where she's at tomorrow. But tonight is about Josie and her dad.
Thanks, y'all. But yeah, I do hope Onyx is okay.
Yeah.
But focus up.
I just want to say that, you know, there are times where things are hard, and it's really important to just kind of keep things light. So I just wanted to say that, throw that out there.
Steve, what the hell, man?
Why'd you put that on?
Who knows?
It wasn't the reaction I was expecting. So can we move on?
I just don't get it.
Do it again. It was better the second time.
It was better the second time. I was planning on maybe giving you a pity laugh, but that was real. Oh god.
Yeah,
Just
that
the saddest.
the second bit. Oh,
Nope. Third time
No.
we're back to not being funny. Do it again.
Let's do it again, see if it's.
Do it again.
Comedy comes in fours.
Okay.
Okay, 2 more times.
1 hour later. Okay.
Okay, it worked. Nice. Sorry, Josie. I want you to be happy.
Thanks, bud. I'm trying. It's hard.
I know. And you also don't have to be. Just because I want it, you know? Vernon, can you hypnotize everybody to make them know that that didn't happen? As a test?
Well,
Which time?
yes, I could. I mean, I could
The
hypnotize
first and
everyone
the
to
second
forget everything.
time. No, the first and the third time.
I think we need to live in that moment.
Yeah, no, I get it.
consciously.
Yeah, I get it, yeah. So are we just going there and doing this? Like, is that the plan?
And we're
Aaron's
doing it so that
expecting
he
visitors?
thinks that he doesn't get the job. Is that right?
I think that's...
Dustin says.
I think
Yeah.
that's up to Josie.
I think like, or like convince him that like,
Better off staying here.
Oh wait.
better off staying here, or even yeah. I mean, like if it has to be something simpler than that, like that, even just like that the job interview is like a different day than it is. Like he shares everything with us like on a Google Calendar, like the family calendar he calls it. So like I know when it's supposed to be. I just didn't understand what it was when I looked at it the first time. Because you think that they would fucking tell me that we were moving before. I can't talk about it. I'm gonna get pissed off again. I guess yeah, we go now, right? Lock this down.
Are they your parents expecting guests?
Oh, absolutely not. No, I'm grounded actually.
Oh.
Okay, what's our...
Yeah, what do you guys want me to do? Justin says.
I mean, if I said that we were all there to do like homework together, like I know it's the end of the school year, but like I don't know, like that would be something that they would believe and like be fine with.
I can do that, definitely. I actually do have a big essay due for English, and it sucks, but I do need to work on it.
Okay.
Yeah, you could totally work on it there.
Cool. I mean, I just don't have any, like...
Oh, I thought you were gonna go home to do it.
Oh, no,
No,
like, I could use
come
that
in with
to...
us. Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm not. I want to hang with you guys. Is that okay?
Please.
I just don't have anything to contribute, really.
Moral support.
Magically.
Hey, you have so much to contribute.
Yeah. You're magic.
Okay.
Also, what I'm doing is not magic.
Yes, it
Oh.
is.
Sorry.
I mean,
Sorry,
it's
I didn't mean
magic
to...
gold.
What would you call it?
Powers.
Okay.
Like magical powers.
Gotcha.
No, not magic.
Yeah,
What
so
am I, a
powers.
witch?
So you have powers. Steve has magic. Josie is...
Dead.
I wasn't going to say it, but...
No, I will. I'm dead.
Oh,
And you're the cute boy next door.
stop. He kind of stretches,
Leans into it a
adjusts
little
his
bit.
glasses.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Well, Cora.
Cora's looking very nervous.
Are you able to be backup? We know that Cora's a vampire, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Do we?
I think
You
we
do, because you've been...
Yeah, I know I
around.
do, but I wouldn't
Yeah.
say it if not everybody knew.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Did everybody know?
Maybe not
maybe they
Dustin.
didn't.
I don't think I knew specifically, but
Cora
Maybe
looks
I'm
to
sure.
everybody and says, okay, fine, it's whatever, but I am a vampire and it is fine.
No
And
way. That's crazy.
Steve, shut up.
I didn't do it.
It wasn't
Oh,
Vernon.
Yeah, I mean it's important context.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
no,
good
it
to-
wasn't
I
Vernon.
actually don't think that I do that. No, just kidding. I forgot that the sister's there sometimes.
Yeah. So
His sister's...
what?
Also
Excuse
a vampire?
me, Steve?
Vernon's sister's...
Yes, Steve? Huh?
Hot and
Vernon's
cool?
sister-
Yeah, she's pretty hot. Vernon, you have a hot sister. Cora, doesn't Vernon have a hot sister?
You have a hot sister.
Okay, neither of you are allowed to say this.
Are y'all
We
like
already did, so
blood sister or real sister?
Have you kissed your sister?
No.
have you kissed your
What?
sister?
Well, no, because I thought that I thought that Josie was saying like, oh, you guys pretend to be brother and sister like the Cullens do, kind of a thing. Like, but how some of them are
Oh God.
Okay.
touching tips.
I have not kissed Lilith, my sister. And no, we are not blood.
Well, I know.
Like vampire sisters,
I know you don't have blood.
siblings.
Yes, we're vampires, siblings. You might as well be.
Okay.
And like
Sorry.
in that case, is like because you have the same like person that made you vampires, or like you're just close to one another.
We are close to one
Okay.
another. We were raised in the same place by the same people.
Whoa.
We do not share the same vampire lineage, so to speak.
Hmm. I feel like we'll have more questions about that later, but like
Maybe sophomore year. I'll tell you.
Sophomore.
Is that like I'll tell you when you're older?
Tell you when you're 80.
Anybody else ever think about that?
damn it,
How it's spelled? Sophomore.
sophomore,
Or Wednesday.
Wednesday. I say Wednesday every time I spell it.
sophomore.
I also say BEA beautiful when I spell beautiful because of a movie, a really old movie that I watched called Bruce Almighty. Yeah, it
I
came out
watched
before
that.
we were born.
Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
good. It's funny. It holds
Yeah.
up.
I
Some
watched
guy
that when I was
named-
50.
Yeah. Oh, did.
How old are you now?
80.
I'm
We know this.
80. I'm 80.
Okay,
I don't think.
Oh, did Josie not know?
Well, but I'm just saying. I don't think the movie's.
It came out before the
That-
15-year-olds.
I saw a early screener. All right, are we ready?
It came out before the 15-year-olds, but not before the 14-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we going?
I was under the assumption that you guys were walking and talking.
Oh yeah,
that's
we are.
Classic walk and talk.
And where are you trying to find? Are you trying to go to Josie's house?
I think so. I think we're just
Yeah.
doing this thing.
Okay. And this is directly after school, I would assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is actually. Let me.
My
change-
dad's seemingly, presently, potentially unemployed.
Yeah. Okay, so important question as we're walking and talking. We kind of just need to hypnotize your dad, right? Because if he can't get the job, then he can just tell your mom that, and we don't have to worry about her, right?
Yeah.
Unless
She
like,
also makes a lot of
talked-
the decisions around the
unless
house.
unless
though,
she
so-
talked to them. What if we don't even do the your dad job thing? What if we just hypnotize your mom to like?
into wanting to stay.
Yeah, and then she can. Do you think she could convince him if that's the case?
Oh, she definitely could convince him.
I mean, well then is
think
that the
that's a-
option?
That seems like a good angle. And Cora is more than capable of backup.
Yeah. I tried. I tested it.
On who?
I hypnotized Miss Barnes.
Whoa.
You make her too.
Yeah, we're not going to homeroom tomorrow.
What?
You guys have to, but Vernon and I are gonna fuck off.
You guys are gonna
You're gonna fuck?
off.
Fuck off. Oh my god. Steve!
What?
Get your head out of the goddamn
Yeah,
gutter, man.
Steve.
Josie said that.
Steve, this is
Cora
not the
looks
time.
at Josie and smiles.
Okay, I think
Don't
we
forget
should
that
go
I'm
for
a
your
fucking
mom.
witch.
Was that a threat?
Well, I just wonder if you'd look so pretty without all your hair.
Oh, I would be stunning.
I know.
And she
Steve-
like flips her hair.
If you ever take my hair from me,
What?
I will
What?
feast on your blood until you are dry.
No, you won't. I'll hex you so
You
that
will.
you can't harm me.
Well, I guess we're at a standoff.
Okay.
Our powers cancel out.
High five. This is a weird dynamic. We've come far, Vernon.
I want a fan art of that moment.
Yeah.
I will feast
I
on
can
your
see
blood
the
until
comic
you're
panel. I will
dry.
feast on your. No, I'll hex you. We're at a standstill. High five.
Yeah. So you guys walk as all this is happening, and just it feels very nice to be with your friends. Like this is for the first time. It's starting to feel like you guys are just all friends that are hanging out before it dawns on you that you are about to go hypnotize one of your friends' parents into making them decide not to move. But you get to Josie's train stop, you get off the train, you walk to the blocks to Josie's house. What the fuck was that?
What was that? That scared the fuck out of me.
Oh my god. All right. Well, that was. Are you hexing? I don't know what's up. So you guys make it to Josie's house, and you are standing on the stoop of Josie's building, and
Stoop kid
What's
never
the
leaves the
move?
stoop.
Stoop kid's afraid to leave his stoop.
I walk in. Mom, Dad, I'm home. Friends are over. We're doing homework.
I have a big essay for English that I have to do. Dustin says nervously.
We all have a big essay for English we have to do.
We all have it. We're
Yep,
all
mine's on
working our-
Julius Caesar.
Did
The
you
play.
Did you read it?
And that's why it's English.
Oh. You call out a couple times, Josie, and neither of your parents are here.
Okay, so we hang out for a bit. This is not a big deal.
We didn't think
Ambush
about.
them when they come
We
back.
didn't think about this. When
Would
should
they
So
they
I
be-
have to hang out with my friends.
Do you have Do you have any chips?
Chips, but they are, I will say, healthy chips.
Oh my god, are they like pita chips?
Yeah, and like veggie straws.
Veggie straws
Ooh,
aren't too
I'll take some
bad.
veggie straws.
Veggie straws aren't too bad depending on the brand.
Yeah,
Should we run to Robbie's and get some sustenance?
How close is Robbie's to here?
It's probably like a 15-minute walk.
God, if I leave and they come here, I'm gonna kick myself. I can't do it.
we have some hummus my dad made.
I don't want to eat hummus. Your dad made.
I mean, like, I like it, but like that makes sense. I know where Duffy hides his candy.
I'm honestly, I'm good. I'm a little nervous.
I'm good too.
We know.
Sorry, we did talk a lot about food just now. You did just ask us to not
It's
talk
okay.
about food.
For some reason, hummus sounds right to me, but I know I can't eat it.
So,
Where do you think your parents could be?
yeah, did you say your dad's
Both of
like
them?
unemployed?
I mean, like, he's trying to get a job back in.
But he got one,
Organs.
right?
So, I mean, yeah, he's not working now.
So then where would he be?
I don't know.
All parents do are work or take care of us. That's it.
Yeah.
They have no lives. This is jarring. I don't know. I'm abandoned.
How are your parents' sex lives?
Jeez, oh Pete, Vernon, what?
I'm gonna work on my essay while we're waiting.
I'm gonna help Dustin on his
says-
essay.
Okay. Do you really have an essay? I thought that was a cover.
Dustin
Oh,
really has
oh.
a essay.
Oh, I see what's going
I
on.
have an
I'll
essay.
let you two.
And he
work on
holds
your
up his
essay.
notebook.
No, he failed the final. He has to write an essay.
I didn't fail it. I got a D, and I want to do better. Okay.
D for do
I've been
better.
I've been distracted.
Okay. Everybody shut up.
Everybody, shut up.
Shut up, my boyfriend's doing homework.
And Justin like puts on his headphones. He like puts
I
on his
immediately
earbuds.
get bored and I come back to the conversation.
He's like, tell me if anything cool happens, and then he'll like go and he's like got his book open.
All right.
Right.
Finally, us weirdos.
How you
Hey,
feel like?
I'm not a weirdo.
Yes, you are.
Mm.
It's better to be a weirdo. We don't want to be a normie. And I point over at Dustin.
Cora like looks and is like,
Hey, okay, I was joking. I can make those jokes. You can't make those jokes. Dustin's cool.
yeah, okay.
Okay, cool.
How you feeling, Cora?
Right, guys? Dustin's cool, right?
Yeah.
Do you need us to tell you?
I just want to know what your opinion is.
Dustin's cool.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. For Normie, he's great.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means, though. I mean, I don't consider myself to be a weirdo.
You are.
I
You're a
mean,
big
kind
weirdo.
of relative to what we've got going on, you're pretty normal, honestly.
Me?
Yeah, you're the only one who hasn't died.
Oh, I guess.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm just like you guys.
Oh yeah. Maybe
So
we
you're
could...
the normie.
No, I'm not a normie.
Normie.
No.
Normie.
It's so embarrassing that you haven't died.
Yeah, honestly, all full of that like warm, soft blood.
Your hands just going
Cora.
through me.
Cora comes up to you, Steve,
I hate it when you do
and-
that, Josie. Don't do that. I can't even stop you because my hands go through you.
Think about how cool it'll be in summer, and then I can like cool you off with it.
Okay, yeah, that's actually it. Does chill. It does chill me, but it's like a to the bone kind of chill.
It's like a haunted and possessed
Too
kind
much
of
chill.
It's
Oh, I'm
fear. It is
inside
not
you.
cool.
No, stop! I really,
Jealous.
I don't like the feeling
Oh.
of emptiness.
Where's my dad? Start
Yeah.
texting.
You text him.
Mhm.
He would text you back if you texted him where he's at. He would say at the supermarket getting stuff for dinner. I'll be back within 30 minutes.
Okay.
You're grounded.
Damn.
It's very funny.
It's like
'cause
as a
I-
reminder.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like my parents have done that exact thing to me.
I'm out doing
Just
errands. That
irrelevantly,
does not
yeah.
mean.
Yeah, just because I'm not there doesn't mean you're not in trouble.
Are you? Are we even gonna get the chance to hypnotize them if he comes
Well-
in and he's like pissed?
I text my mom like similar, like, "Where are you?"
At this point, it is around like 4.
Yeah,
So she's
she's
sends
business bitch.
a question. She sends you a question mark reaction and is like, "I'm at work, like I always am. Are you okay? Is everything okay? Do you need
Everything's fine.
anything?
I
Do you want
just
me to
need
call
help.
you?"
I need help with homework. That's why I text.
Okay, I will be home early. I will leave early. And she gives you like a thumbs up gif that's like,
Ew, your mom sent a gif.
and
Are gifts bad?
No one sends gifs anymore.
Angie, am upset at that
Yeah.
statement.
Isaac only sent gifs.
I truly was like, fuck off right now. X card for the MC.
14-year-old Zach is making fun of current 32-year-old Zach.
That's so funny. So yeah, both those texts go out. Do you all do anything while you wait, or
Yeah,
do you
should
want
we like jump? Like, should we like jump out? Should we just be? Should we? Should we? You know.
We should make this a relax. Try to make it as. I don't want them to come home and be angry and mad and anxious. That will make it harder. But I don't know how to stop that. But I don't think we should jump out.
Okay, so
Yeah, we
do
don't.
you think if
I
we're
mean,
like pretending to do schoolwork that they're gonna get mad?
no,
Why would
I
they
think
do
they'll.
that?
I think I.
I've never seen a parent get mad at you for doing schoolwork.
Just because we're here in general. You guys have really nice parents. My parents are great, but they get mad at me.
I mean, clearly Josie's dad did too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I were to slam the door on my parents, I wouldn't look like I do currently.
They would hit you?
No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't.
But are you okay?
Yeah, no, I am. I know I am. My dad pokes me sometimes, and that kind of hurts. But, you know.
Yeah, he seems pretty strong.
Yeah, he is. He just pokes me. That's all he does. But it's a strong poke.
You hear the door, the
Sorry
front
for
door
poking you.
open.
It's okay. That's why I hate it.
Wait, I gotta pause on that. Let's take a moment for
A
acting
trauma
out
check-in?
Steve's hate of being poked and Sophie not knowing that and using it. Is everybody okay?
No, it's perfect. Everything is amazing.
All right. Well, you hear the door open.
Zach doesn't have a problem with poking.
Zach doesn't have a problem with poking?
No.
Okay. Amazing.
I mean, don't fucking poke me.
Wow.
I wish this is where we could end it because this just feels
I don't have a problem with poking, but don't fucking do it.
I'm just
Ow.
saying. I'm saying it's not like that big of an issue, but like, don't do it.
What about a Facebook poke?
Does that still happen?
I don't think it's a feature anymore.
Probably because of this very reason.
Oh, lordy day.
So the door opens. And you all look to see which one of Josie's parents enters. And does anybody want to take a wild guess as to who came home first?
Mom.
Supermarket, mom coming home early. Mom.
Mom. We got one for
I'm
mom.
guessing mom.
Mom. I thought it was mom.
I think Matt said mom too. I think we got 3 mom guesses.
Mom.
Mom.
Yeah.
Ken
Or-
Marks walks through the door.
What? Who?
Ken Marks walks through the door.
Dad.
Wrong dad.
Dad.
Wrong dad.
Wrong dad. And you hear him say, Dan, Eva, are you... The door was unlocked, so... Oh.
Hey, yeah, we're doing homework in here.
He sees you, Steve, and is like... And then he sees you, Vernon, and... Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to disrupt. I don't mean to interrupt. I was just coming to stop by to check in on your parents, Josie. Please forgive me. Just tell them I came by. And he starts like.
Did you just walk into my house?
Awkwardly. I knocked, and the door was unlocked. Oh my god, this is very awkward.
Hi.
Does he have teeth currently?
You do see he has teeth, but his teeth are very different looking
Veneer.
than they were before. They are very straight, and they are very white, and they are very clean, and very boxy.
Hey, Ken.
He like looks to you, Steve, and kind of doesn't keep eye contact very well. Terrified of Vernon, like utterly standing on the other side of the room of him.
Yeah.
And then looks at you, Josie, and is like, as he is reminded of the last time that you all were in a room together, and having it been a time where he was not truthful with you at all and like didn't even say anything. He immediately looks at you and says, your parents asked me to investigate your brother's disappearance, and I just wanted to tell them that I can't, and that I'm not taking on any work anymore, and I'm closing my practice, and I'm sorry to have disturbed you. Just please forgive me.
Well, you're closing it?
He looks at you and, yeah, I can't do this anymore. I've ruined. And you see him start to get kind of emotional, but then realize where he is. We have to move forward.
But there's still a case to solve.
But it's not mine. We'll leave it to people who are better at this than me.
How could it not be yours?
I'm not. I couldn't even find my own daughter, Steve. Still can't. And I don't want to be a part of this anymore. So I'm gonna go. Steve, if you want to come by for macaroni and cheese sometime, everybody's welcome. My house is your house, and even though things are different now, you can all just come back anytime. Use anything, and I gotta go. And
thank you.
Did you say no thank you? He kind of pauses and like takes a deep breath. You see his shoulders kind of rise and fall. And he keeps walking out the door.
I mean, I do kind of feel bad for him.
I feel really bad, but also he still has information that we have never gotten out of him.
Yeah, he does know something.
Information, I mean, he was working with... We don't know who or what exactly he was working with, but... Whoever it was, whatever it was directly involved in what happened to Duffy and Ronnie.
Yeah, he knows more than he's told us.
So I think we should take him up on that offer sometime.
Yeah. I think let's get through this and then...
Yeah.
You don't have to be a part of it, Vernon.
Why is he so afraid of you?
I hypnotized him. I just think that he is... I don't feel bad for him. I just think he's hiding something. At best, he's a coward.
I mean, I guess I just feel bad because he's... I guess I feel bad about Ronnie, but I agree that I think, yeah, he didn't protect her when I think he could have.
Agreed.
But yeah, I think we figure this out and then we go over there. I could even maybe just sneak in and see if I can find anything.
Yeah.
Hear the door open again, and Mother Betteker enters.
Mother Betteker.
Mother Betteker. And just as a reminder, we do have
Art.
She walks in, sees you, Josie. Hi, how was school? How are you doing? What are we working on? And then registers the 4 additional people.
An essay, the last 2 weeks of school. Come on.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Julius Caesar of all people.
Like, boring.
Yeah, well, it's not even a good show.
She looks at you, Josie. All your friends are here. Okay. Interesting.
It's a group project, technically, so
Group
they
essay.
needed to be here for it. Yeah, we're all writing different parts. I have the conclusion.
What part
I
do
have
you
the second body paragraph.
Intro.
What about... Okay. Cora says, first body paragraph. Dustin doesn't hear you because he's got his headphones on.
He's got the third. 5 paragraphs.
She. Okay.
But I know you're such a good.
5-paragraph joint essay.
In high school, freshman year of high
Yeah.
school. Actually, roll to keep your cool all.
For sure.
I mean, it's fair.
Yeah, it is.
Because this is like high stakes. And I would say, I'm gonna say, since I asked you to do it, what you're afraid of is her not being in the right headspace or this being the right like environment for this hypnotism to work.
7.
9.
10.
Okay.
Duffy.
Dustin.
Dustin.
I was like, Duffy's dead.
Hey.
It's not true!
We do not know that.
I'm sorry, he's a hollow. Okay, so who got a 10 and up? That was just Josie.
Just Jose.
So Josie, you in this can see that despite you being grounded, there is a very visible sense of relief that comes over your mother at the fact that this is like she's coming home to something normal, and she's coming home to something like that she expected out of her teenager.
Right.
So she kind of puts her purse down on the counter and she like takes in the info that you just said and was like, okay, well, I think Dan's coming back from the store soon. He was gonna pick up some snacks. Does anybody want any tea or a soda or anything?
I'll take some tea, thank you.
I have chamomile and like black breakfast tea. Is that? Do you have
Chamomile sounds
Chamomile?
perfect,
Okay.
thank you.
And she like busies herself. Anything for you? She looks at Steve.
I'll water.
Water? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I will say on a 7 because you got a 8.
Me? 9.
Vernon?
I got a
sorry.
7.
Oh, an 8 and a 9. A 7 and a 9. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, Josie, you also get 1 forward if you act on the fact that if you take advantage of your mom's comfort, then you get 1 forward.
Yeah, because I guess like it would make sense too in like in this story element way, in that like I'm comfortable being around my mom and even lying to my mom probably in a way that y'all have met my parents but have not been around.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. So I would say then that is pretty much what's playing into her. She's excited for Josie. Her calm demeanor is towards Josie, but this is the first time she's ever met any of Josie's friends. Presumably, she also may feel an intense amount of guilt for having kept Josie kind of sequestered away. And so by you all being here, you are kind of going to be susceptible to her curiosity. And that might be distracting, not only for her, but for you all as well. So she busies herself in the kitchen, putting together some tea, gets you a glass of water, Steve, sets it down. So remind me of whose everybody's name is.
Steve.
You're Steve. That's right, Steve. And she looks at Josie like with this Steve.
Steve, yeah.
Yeah, Steve. I was so glad to hear that your dad was back in town and he's staying, and I heard that it's great, and then you are
I'm Vernon Jasper.
Vernon Jasper. Oh, what a strong name, Vernon Jasper.
Thank you.
You could be an author.
Well, maybe one day when I grow older.
He is a creative. Yeah. He has a podcast.
I do. Do you listen to podcasts?
Oh, I do not. No, I have listened to a book on tape though. Is that?
It's very similar. It's
Similar?
very similar.
Okay, then I've listened to a podcast. I'm probably.
Yeah,
And
yes,
then she looks at Cora and says, "And Josie, who is this?"
This is. I've told you about Cora too.
This
We
is
hung out at the
Cora.
dance.
This is
Yeah.
Cora. She like kind of comes up to you. Or comes up to you. Who am I talking? I'm talking to myself. She kind of comes up to. She kind of comes up to you. Yes. She comes up to you, Cora, and like kind of shakes her hand a little, very gently, and she's like, "Cora, I've heard just the loveliest things, and I think that I'm so happy that you've met Josie." And Cora's kind of like looking at Josie, like, "What is she talking about?" Like,
Okay, Mom. And this is Dustin.
Oh, hey, it's, and he looks at you like, "Is it happening? Are we doing it? Or is it?"
We're working on
like,
homework.
Yep, my essay.
Our essay.
Our essay.
Yeah, you're doing such a good job on your portion of the essay.
The third body paragraph.
The third body paragraph is my favorite body of paragraphs.
I love introductions.
Yeah, we made Vernon do the introduction because of, and she kind of like narrows her eyes, and she's like, "Okay, you little weirdos." And Dustin, did you want anything to drink? And he's like, and he sees that you have a couple drinks in front of you. He goes, "Oh, I'll have water. Water is good."
But tea, that's sophisticated drink. Vernon, good job on that.
Yeah, tea's gross.
I just wanted to say, Mrs. Betteker, that without Josie this year, I would have been, I don't know, I'm somewhat of a wayward student, and I think I would have been maybe failing out or something, but just wanted to let you know that you've done a great job with raising Josie.
Wow. Thank you. I mean, it's easy. Look at her. She's utterly joyous to care for. I'm sorry. Please excuse me. And she walks a little bit into the other room and kind of like lets out a deep sigh, thinking that she made it far enough before it escaped her. And she kind of stays in there for a while.
Josie, we should do it now before your dad gets home.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Cora like readies herself behind you, Vernon.
I'll take my chamomile tea that you made. Just kind of mosey over to her.
Yeah.
Just as if I'm like just, looking around at the house.
Mm-hmm. You see that she is a little caught up in emotion. Oh.
Hey, beautiful house you have. It's nice kept. I live in a guest house, so it's nice, but it's just fun. It's fun and interesting to be in you've got a really nice arrangement here.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Thank you. You live in a guest house alone in the world? Wow.
No, it's next to some friends. They're allowing me to stay.
Oh, good. Good. Yeah. No one should be alone. No one should be alone.
I completely agree. Sometimes it's easy to be alone, but you can't let that overwhelm your thoughts. It's much better if you're with people who you love and respect. And I've learned that, and it's just, I don't know, I just feel kind of happy right now. So thank you for allowing us into your home.
Of course.
I don't mean to impose or anything. I'm just kind of curious because I don't really have parental figures in my life right now. And I think Josie seems like such a well-parented child, and I don't know, I just wanted to commend you on that.
Thank you. Thank you, yeah. It's been a rough year, but you know, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger.
I also want you to know that I'm sorry for what has happened. And part of my podcast is to help find some closure in any way that I can. I'm just a simple 15-year-old kid, but you know, if there's any way that I can make any slight difference, that's my only goal with this. Not just for Josie, but of course for you and your whole family and everyone in the school and Ronnie, and it just feels like a lot's happened this year, and I think we all deserve just a little bit of happiness.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll get there.
Yeah.
And she looks kind of over at you, Josie. Like in the kitchen from the dining room, or from the living room where she kind of moved into. And she looks at Vernon again and says, "We're gonna do what's best for our family, I think."
Of course, whatever is best for your family is what should be at the top of your mind, I think. You know, I kind of spent my youth traveling around. This is my first year in town. It's funny. It's just funny. I kind of assumed that for my sophomore year, I'd just kind of be off in another place, at another school, in another part of the country, trying to find new people to briefly hang out with. But I think for the first time, I feel like I've found the people that I need to be with. I've never like thought about it or said that out loud, but it's true.
She looks at you, Josie. I see what's going on here.
What do you mean? I'm just a well-behaved child.
She like kind of gestures to all of you and is like, "I know this is probably hard for all of you. Josie, I know your father talked to you last night."
I don't know that he talked to me.
Well, I know that he told you that we're planning on moving back to Portland. And how hard that must feel, given, you know, that we left and now we are here, and it seems like you've made some really good friends, and that's lovely. And she kind of is just talking to you now, Josie. But, darling, a lot has happened here, and I know you're struggling. I know we're struggling. I don't think this is the place for us.
We can't just give up, though. It's true that a lot of bad stuff has happened, but, like, they aren't wrong. Vernon's not wrong. This is the... I have friends here now. And I know it's maybe hard to be here after Duffy's gone, but it still feels like he's here. And I feel like if we move, that goes away.
She wipes a tear from her eye and looks at you as if at any moment she could burst into tears and says, "I don't know if I can stay here. I think sometimes we just need to move on.
Mom. I take her hand. I don't know that I can leave. I know that I had a hard year here. We all have, but
You can. You're strong. You can do anything.
no.
When I
look at
Oh.
I will look to kind of glance at Cora, see if she's like around.
Cora's been ready this whole time. Cora's like got her hands up like she's about to cast a freaking spell and is like ready to go.
Sue's sorry for. I know it's maybe not my place, but when I first met Josie for the first few weeks of the school year, I barely even knew she was there. Now, I mean, look at her. I mean, she's here. We're not just here just to be here. We're here with Josie. And I think it's, excuse me for being so blunt, but if you leave, you'll be abandoning both your children in a way.
She takes a minute to seriously consider this. Ooh, I thought I was gonna sneeze, sorry.
Wow, that was anticlimactic.
I know, that hurt. She takes a moment to seriously consider this, and is this your attempt, or are we just...
Yeah, this is
the
not gonna get
attempt?
better than this. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say now or never. So yeah, roll with cold or with hot.
Okay, I do have a string on her because I am hot,
Yeah. So if you
and
want to
I'm
use
definitely going to use that.
it, hell yeah.
I can't give like my forward. It's not
I don't
because I feel like I'm
so.
helping in this situation, but
Yeah.
I can't.
No,
agree.
I would say
know
if he's
that's-
already got, I'd say if he didn't have a string on her,
Yeah.
you could maybe, but yeah, for this, it can be one or the other.
Okay,
Sure.
it's got a +3 to this. There's no way I can lose.
No way.
9.
So
close.
you, as she's seriously considering you, Vernon, you feel the pull of her understanding at where you're coming from, and a part of you really sees that she hears you. She knows that this is good for Josie. She knows that Josie has been thriving here. Roll 1d6 and tell me what you get.
2.
She looks at you and starts tearing up immensely. And if you had a command that you were giving her in this hypnosis, what is that command?
The command is stay here in town for one more year. For Josie's sake, for Daffy's sake, for your and your husband's sake, for all of our sake.
She nods. And she wipes away some of the tears that have accumulated and kind of comes to and is like, wow, okay, well, I didn't think a bunch of teenagers could make me cry. That was fun for me. You all should get back to your little group project.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go upstairs and change. When Dan gets home, we're gonna be making some lasagna. So if you all want to stay, I can make another tray. But help yourself to anything in the fridge. And she kind of walks upstairs. And Josie, you see, and I think Vernon, you would see and a little bit feel as kind of the remnants of the hypnotism kind of follows her out. You see her as she leaves the threshold of the kitchen to go up the stairs, her pull out her phone.
Did it work? What happened?
Cora has her hands up. Did it work? Is she...
I think so, but I can't be 100% sure. She seemed receptive, but...
Yeah,
Well,
I mean...
Yeah, if you could stay the year, will you just do this again next year, or...?
I didn't want to make it too long of a time period, just in case. I wanted to try to make it sound reasonable.
Right,
Maybe I could do it again next year. Or...
No, and we'll definitely find...
Yeah, Duffy will be found.
Duffy by then, yeah.
Okay. Well...
I mean, so...
Yay.
And, like, she doesn't seem like she's, like, I don't know, weird. I mean, she's sad, but, like, I think that's normal.
Yeah, who knew parents have feelings?
Oh, God, my parents have so many feelings.
Yeah, they have a lot of feelings. I don't think my mom has ever cried in front of me.
That is maybe weird. I don't know. I don't know what's normal anymore.
My mom cried when Dad left.
Okay, well, good job, team.
You guys want to stay for lasagna?
I kind of do.
I
Even though it
will.
tastes like ash, I feel like it might be fun.
Yeah.
I can't.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
And Dustin kind of like curiously looks at you. What's up?
It's my mom's birthday weekend, and so we
That's
gotta
right,
like,
because the breakfast.
yeah, and so we gotta like pack and stuff. So
How long are you guys gone?
I think just like a week.
Well, have a good trip. I'll be excited
Yeah.
to see you when you get back.
Yeah, no, I mean we're not leaving just yet. You know, we gotta like plan it and everything. And I'll see you guys again. I'll see you tomorrow maybe.
Dustin kind of starts to stand up and pack his stuff. Do you want me to come with you, or?
Honestly, it's the opposite direction for you. You don't have to do that. It's totally fine.
I'm a romantic.
Yeah. No, no, sorry. I'm just like, honestly, I think I could just like really use like the walk and like to listen to my music and stuff, and I think
Okay.
that'd be nice. So,
Well, text me when you get home.
of course.
Yeah, text us all. New rule for all of us. Can we text when we get home?
Yeah.
Like, I'm a little bit worried about Onyx right now. And, like, probably she's just sick or, like, out there tearing it up, howling at the moon, but, like...
Yeah. I'm a bad texter, so sorry in advance, but I'll try.
You can just send us a letter, Grandpa. I'm sorry for making fun. You really helped me out. And I actually hug Vernon. And then I pull Steve into the hug.
Okay.
And then
you get a hug from all of these new friends that you've made, Steve. A year ago, you did not know these people. And now they are some of the best friends that you could have ever imagined having. You've been through some truly wild shit this year. You've lost people. You've been impersonated. You are friends with vampires. You are friends with ghosts. You are trying to solve a mystery of a greater, like, dark force than you could ever have hoped to know or awaken in yourself, all while trying to go through high school, which is utterly insane. Vernon, you feel the pressure of this embrace on you, and you feel a sense of contentment that you haven't felt in a while, a sense of safety that you haven't felt in a while, and you think of what you just said to Josie's mom as a part of trying to get her to be hypnotized, and you realize that you were saying what you meant, that you are glad that you're staying here and that you don't want to run. Josie, you have never been so scared in your entire life, and yet through that you have still managed to be smushed between 1, 2, 3, 4 of the kindest and most caring people that you have ever met. And you don't know what that means, and you don't know where it's gonna go, and you don't know if you'll be the you that you were when you first moved here ever again, but you're feeling pretty happy at the hope that you will stay at least one more year. And you just have to make it that far. And as you all hug, and Steve, as you're about to go your separate ways and walk home with your music, we pan out the window of Josie's house, through the trees, over the cityscape of Angelwood in the city of Keynes, Oregon, in full summer bloom. And we stop at the top of a building right outside of the city center of Angelwood as the sun is setting and the cicadas. Are there cicadas in the Pacific Northwest?
So.
Maybe, I don't know. Are they Midwest? Someone in the chat, please confirm if there are cicadas in the Pacific Northwest. But the sounds of the summer evening take over, and a figure stands at the top of the building, and over their shoulder they say, Is it done? Have you made contact? And a voice answers. Yes, Mother. It's done. And I think it's gonna be fun. And that's where we'll end.
Who is it?
That's where we'll end.
Who did we meet?
You forgot to tell us who it was.
One.
Angie, you forgot to tell us what they look like.
Hey,
Angie, hey, I think you forgot.
Angie, you forgot.
all you see is.
What?
Let me. Oh, I don't. Hang on.
Take your
Hang
time.
on.
We're hanging. What's happening? I'm scared.
Okay,
so who's new? Who's made contact with us? Who's new? We gotta figure this out.
Is it Ken?
Well,
Ken,
yeah.
Mrs. Barnes,
Mrs.
Betteker?
Barnes.
Betteker,
Miss
your
Barnes?
mom.
It could be my dad.
Oh.
so all you
We
see.
recognize his silhouette.
So you don't see it. This is for the
No, I
audience.
know.
And I don't know if you can show them this, Zach, because I know you have seen it. But all that is seen, you don't see who is over the figure's shoulder, but you would see
Mother.
a cloaked figure, all black cloak, and her face obscured in shadow. So much so that you truly believe that if she were to undo her hood, the shadow would still cover her face somehow. But we will find out more on sophomore year of Monsterhearts,
But that's
because
so
this
far
is the
away.
season finale of Monsterhearts freshman year. Congratulations, everybody. We played 18 sessions of
Amazing.
Monsterhearts campaign, and there's going to be 18 more.
Congrats
for
to
anybody
you.
who's watching. Who?
Good job.
To you.
The audience?
No.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Yes.
I did barely anything.
You
Come
ran
on.
a full. Technically, this has been a full campaign, and it's still gonna keep going.
I love it. I will do it. I can't wait for sophomore
Do
year.
we get to level up over the summer?
Oh, absolutely. We're gonna have a whole talk. We'll be
Yeah,
back
amazing.
for anybody who wants to watch. We'll be back in August, the end of August, with sophomore year. We're running it like a school year, which is fun. So join us back for sophomore year with these same characters and maybe some new fun guests, and a continuation of this little mystery. I've got a lot of work to do in putting the pieces together. But if you want a little teaser, there has been talk of doing a one-shot over the summer.
Yes.
So stay tuned for that. That'll be a fun little treat for you all. But join us next week for Campaign 3 and Strahd. Always fun as well. There's always something going on. Follow us on social medias, Instagram and TikTok at CharmedPersons. But otherwise, go and do the little pegboard of what you think this mystery is and where it's going and who is up to anything.
Yeah. Send us
and
pictures
thank
of
you.
your pegboards.
Send us
Yeah.
pictures of your pegboards and make us for some freaking fan art.
Please, somebody draw
Please.
something
Just
that
one
we've
fan
seen.
art.
Please, I'm begging.
It doesn't even.
I
You don't
will
even have to be a
subscribe to
fan.
this channel for
Yeah.
you for 3 months if you
Yeah.
draw us some fan art.
If you do fan art and you want to write us or draw us something, tag us. We will follow you. We will
We'll shout you out.
give you. We'll shout you out. We'll show
I would
your
give you
stuff.
money.
Yeah.
Honestly, we could find a way to pay you. It's some.
Listen, we
Capacity.
have hundreds and hundreds of cents that we can give you.
Oh, so many
100%.
cents.
Oh,
And I
So
can
many
give you
stickers.
unsolicited advice.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
I'll give
Honestly,
you a DM.
Honestly,
Personal
Angie's therapy, top tier.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
If I become a therapist, I will put all of you on my free sliding scale.
Yeah,
If
and
you
I want to
give me
repeat
fan
this
art.
because it kind of slid under the radar. Matt will send you a personal DM if you send us fan art.
If you've had a crush on Matt or Vernon this whole time, This is good for you. This is
or
incentive.
Vernon.
Also, set your
In 5
priorities.
years of knowing Matt, I think he's only sent me like 10 DMs. So
Truly.
a premium, truly.
Yes.
A
I don't ever do
premium.
this.
But y'all are great. Y'all are amazing. And big shout out to Jenn, who couldn't join us tonight,
Prayers up.
but we'll be back for the next season, hopefully. So love you all. Thank you for being brave and going on this little journey.
More to
And thank
come.
you to anybody who has been watching. Special shout out to special shout out to Kendall again. But also special shout out to this little group that also is playing tonight, that plays every Thursday night, Adam's group. Y'all know Adam.
Oh, of course, yeah.
They
The
watch
Thursday group.
Monsterhearts and wished us luck tonight. So
Oh, nice.
Much love to
big
you
shout out
guys.
to them.
Shout out to my real life
Yumi,
dad who is in the
Harvey.
chat tonight.
Your
Shout
dad?
out to Sophie's dad.
Ah.
Sophie's dad. But anyway,
It must be nice.
happy Monsterhearts freshman year. Go have a fun summer. And on that note, everybody say bye.
You don't think your dad's
Bye.
watching? Bye.